This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 4963 Summit View Drive, Westlake Village, California, 91362. Today is May 14th, 2021. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 3-inch ABS waste line cleanout located on the right-hand side of the house, just outside the master bathroom, and just right next to a AC condenser unit. And this is our master bathroom area here. These are the windows to the master bedroom area here. That runs out towards the front of the house, towards the front of the house there. And this runs towards the rear of the property here. And this is our 3-inch black ABS waste line clean out here. And so what we did is we went ahead and zeroed out our camera monitor here. And what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and push through here and begin to push out, and we'll just take a good look at our waste line. So what we're going to do is we're just going to push out as far as we can, and we'll take a really good look at our waste line as we push out. I do have a shower running in the master bath, and that's just to help us push out and as well just see which direction the waste line is running. I'm just going to pause for a moment. I'm going to move the monitor so I can view it a little better. So we'll pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and moved our monitor. We moved it down and we can see it a little bit better. And all those joints all appear to be in fair condition. It does appear to be black ABS waste line. And again, so what we'll do is we'll just continue to push out. We'll push out as far as we can. Debris there. There's something just caught and dangling there. Just going to continue to push out. Make a little bit of a turn. I have a little bit of debris in this area. So what we'll do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to run a little bit more water just to help us get our camera lens nice and clear. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we're able to run a little bit more water in our bathtub there and just help us clear our camera lens. A little bit of debris in that area, but again, that's typical for waste lines. What we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And we'll make a little bit of a turn. And those joints appear to be in fair condition. And we'll make another turn here. And those joints appear to be in fair condition as well. What we'll do is, again, we're just going to continue to push out. Those joints appear to be in fair condition as well. We're dropping down. Okay, we're going to pause here for a moment. We're just going to look this area and just make sure which direction we are flowing. It is getting a little difficult to push out from here, even though we are running water. We did make quite a few turns, and we're at approximately 90 feet. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area here, and it is on the opposite end of the house, just outside the kitchen window. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back from here. And you get a good look at the black ABS waistline up to this point, and all the black ABS waistline all appear to be in fair condition. No visible signs of any root intrusions, any breaks, or any major offsets. We've got a little bit of water still running, and we do have a home inspector in the house, so he is running some water as well. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And what we'll do is we'll pull back and we're going to relocate ourselves to the opposite end of the house to a 4-inch black ABS mainline sewer clean out. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back, make a few turns. And again, as I mentioned, all the black ABS waistline all appear to be in fair condition. Again, we're not seeing the branch lines that are coming in from the bedrooms on the right-hand side of the house and towards the garage area. We did run some water from those areas, and the water seems to be passing through as well. So everything seems to be coming to this point and passing through here and heading towards the opposite side of the house. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. That we were able to get some of that debris, a little bit of buildup and stuff there at the bottom, but as we pushed out, it was clear that we were able to get some of that buildup out as we were running water and pushing out at the same time. The camera was able to loosen up some of that and get it pushed out. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And as you can see, we do have a little tie in that area there. And again, we still do have some water running in this area. We're continuing to pull back, and we're going to pull up and out of our clean out, and that will. What we'll do is we'll relocate our camera monitor towards the front of the house. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves onto the left-hand side of the house, just outside the kitchen window. Next to, we do have a AC condenser. This is our kitchen window here. Kitchen window area here. And this is our AC condenser here. This appears to be a filter here, and this is our relocated ourselves on the left hand side to a 4-inch black ABS mainline sewer clean out here, as you can see here, and this runs out towards the planter area, out towards the street, and that runs towards the driveway heading towards the garage, towards the front of the house. So again, we went ahead and zero out our camera monitor here, and what we'll do is we'll drop down and just take a good look. We did have some water running. It does appear that it stopped. We did have another sewer inspector in the house that's running some water as well. And as we drop down, we get down to the bottom area here. As you can see, we do have a little bit of root intrusion here in this joint. See a little bit of root intrusion coming through that area there. So again, what we'll do is we'll just continue to push out, and those joints appear to be in fair condition. We are dropping down, and again, it does appear to be black ABS sewer pipe. And so we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. It does appear to be a long length of black ABS sewer pipe, approximately 20 feet between the joints. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And the joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Continue to push out. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. joint appears to be in fair condition. Make a little bit of a turn. And those joints appear to be in fair condition. They are dropping down. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that does appear to be our test tee there in that area there. And again, we are dangling down, so it does appear that the test tee is at the 6 o'clock area, but that's actually the top of the black ABS sewer pipe, and that is our 12 o'clock area. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And we are making a little bit of a turn. It does appear that we do have a little bit of an offset in this joint here. You can see a little bit of water ponding in that area, and we're transitioning to what appears to be vitreous clay. A little difficult time getting up and over that joint. I'm going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and pushed out to approximately 88 feet 7 inches on the camera monitor, and we did mark this area at 7 foot 6 inches deep. Along the curb area, just to the left of the driveway entrance, we did mark it with the red crayon at 7 foot 6 inches deep, and we also placed an orange flag just at the edge of the curb in the grass, and again marked it at black ABS 2 vitreous clay sewer pipe with offset at 7 foot 6 inches deep. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to pull back and we're going to switch cameras, and I have a larger camera I'm going to try to push out and see if I can get up and over this offset here and push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull back from here. And again, as we pull back, you can see we do have an offset here. You see the full face of the pipe there. That's what my camera is butting up against the face of that pipe there. And we're just banging up against the face of the pipe here and unable to jump that. So what we're going to do is we had some water running, we flushed some water again, but we were unable to get past that point. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back from here, and we'll switch cameras, and we'll attempt to get up and over that area. All the black ABS sewer pipe all appeared to be in fair condition. No visible signs of any breaks. We did have a little bit of root intrusion at the bottom. That area could possibly be cleaned out at the clean out. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Pull back and make a few turns, and we're going to pull up. And again, at the bottom of our clean out here, we do have a little bit of root intrusions, as you can see there. We pull back, a little bit of root intrusion in this area here, as you can see. And we're just going to pull back and pull up and out of our clean out. And what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment, and we're going to switch cameras and attempt to push out up and over that offset. So again, we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and switched cameras. We did switch over to our larger camera here. We ran our mini cam there, and we switch over to our larger cam here. And again, we are on the left-hand side of the house, just outside the kitchen area. This is our AC condenser. And this is our 4-inch ABS plastic mainline sewer clean out here. So again, we're just going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pause our mic. We're going to push all the way out to the black ABS to vitreous clay transition and attempt to get up and over that offset. So we're going to pause our mic here. Okay, we went ahead and got to this point as well again, and as you can see, we do have a offset here, fairly large offset. So again, we're going to attempt to push out and jump up and over this area. Okay, we're able to get up and over that area with our larger camera. So again, what we'll do is we'll push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in, and then from there we can pull back and take a good look at the joints. We're just gonna keep pushing out. Okay, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in, and we're at approximately 99 feet 1 inches on the camera monitor. So what we'll do is we'll pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back, and we're just going to take a good look at our vitreous clay as we pull back. As you can see, we do have the water running there in our mainline sewer, and we're just going to pull back, and those joints appear to be in fair condition, and that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. A bit of debris here in the vitreous clay, and that joint appears to be in fair condition. That debris could be washed out as water continues to run through the house. As I was pushing my camera through, we possibly loosened up a lot of that debris that was at the bottom of the pipe. So again, in this area here, we do have a fairly large offset in the black ABS to vitreous clay transition. As you can see, we pull back, and you can see the full face of the pipe there. We're holding a little bit of water in this area, but again, very minimal, and it does have quite a bit of good grade as far as the grade goes. It is all sloping downhill, so water seems to be passing through. Doesn't appear to be holding any water or any major debris. So again, we're going to continue to pull back, and again, as I mentioned, all the black ABS sewer pipe all appeared to be in fair condition. Got a little bit of a minor root intrusion there at the beginning, at the bottom of the black ABS sewer cleanout, and that could possibly be treated with a chemical called Root X, or the line can also be hydrojetted and get that small root intrusion out, and also possibly wash all the debris out into the city sewer tie-in. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And we were able to view all these joints on our way back. And we'll continue to pull back. And again, as we pull back, we make a little bit of a turn. And as you can see, with a little bit of root intrusion in that joint there. And again, that area could possibly be treated with a chemical called Root X, or it can also be hydrojetted and removed. And we can flush all the buildup and debris all the way out into our city sewer. So again, we're going to pull back, and that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.